And the next thing is actually rolling through the foot. You guys have probably seen glides. Okay, I'm going to break that down a little bit. I'm not going to make this a glide video, but the glides are achieved by this idea of rolling through the feet, right? The rolling through the feet looks really simple, but it's not. It's very complex. So I'm going to show you how I like to glide and how I teach gliding. So you start on the tip toe of your foot, okay? This is one thing that's overlooked a lot. Is you start on the very tip toe of your foot, okay? And then you're going to put weight on it, and when you do, that's when you transfer the weight to the ball. See that difference? Right? A lot of people will do glides, they'll only go on the ball their foot, and this is the range of motion right here, okay? If we start on the very tip toe of our foot, and then we go to the ball with weight, and then the heel, we have a lot more range of motion, and we can make that glide look just a little bit more saucy, all right? Awesome. So rolling through the feet, we're gonna go toe, no weight, and then put a little weight in the ball of your foot, and then you go all the way down to the heel, okay? And then I take all the weight off that other foot. Toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, right? This idea of pushing into the ground and really just grinding your foot in there. Toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, toe, ball, heel, right? If you get this good, if you get the toe, ball, heel really smooth, you don't really need much else, right? You can make a lot look good just with this idea of toe, ball, heel, right? It gives this illusion kind of like you're floating, right? So how we add to that, or we do a glide, the other foot hovers, right? It's like a hovercraft coming over the floor, right? You can just practice that. Just going out to one side. Okay? And part of the nuance in this move, part of the subtlety, is that the farther away my foot gets, the more I actually have to tilt my foot, okay? I don't know if that's like a yaw in flying. I don't know, we're talking about hovercrafts. So you actually have to tilt the foot, and the reason I have to tilt the foot is so it looks like it's floating. So if I take this is my foot now, and I slide it out, okay, it starts to tilt, okay? So as I go out this way, I actually have to tilt my foot to keep it parallel to the floor, and that's the whole idea, okay? Versus like that. So that's what I'm doing with my foot. I'm not going here, right? I'm letting it hover. And the farther I go, the more I kind of have to keep that control of hovering. Okay? So the way we turn that into a glide is we do this hover while we do a toe ball heel. The best way I can describe this hover is if you're feeling the dust particles on the floor, right? You're not actually touching the floor. If you want to do this in your socks, or you want to do this like with some slippery shoes, it's going to be harder to get the actual technique, right? Because we're not actually touching the floor. It's hovering over the floor, okay? We're also doing the glide in place here. After you get some practice, you can start to learn to travel, but that's another video, okay? Similar idea, okay? Also going forward, okay? Like I said, you can do a lot with this toe ball heel move on its own, right? just walking, versus yeah, nice and smooth. It makes everything smooth out. So to review, we went over adding our knees, right, to our toe ball heel work, which is level changes, which is coming in, coming out, okay? And we talked about rolling through the foot, toe ball heel, and the gliding.